post 4 to 5 videos a day for 30 days straight. How many videos is that? That's 120 videos in 30 days. If you have a winning product, listen closely, because again, it all correlates with each other. If you have a winning product, an optimized website, you're using email marketing, SMS marketing, if you do that and you post 4 to 5 videos a day for 30 days straight, don't skip it, 4 to 5 videos a day, 30 days straight, I guarantee you will make at least $10,000 in a month. I guarantee it. You'll make at least $10,000 in a month. But how do you post videos? What exactly is the algorithm? Because everything is based on the algorithm. So a lot of y'all are saying, well, Hancho, how do I post video? Number one, you can do something called busting creatives. Somebody say busting creatives in the chat room. You can do something called busting creatives. So a lot of y'all might be asking, that sounds kind of funny. Busting. Sounds like a funny word. What does that mean? What does busting creatives mean? Busting creatives basically just means that you're taking other people's ads and you're running them for yourself. That's all it is. You're taking other people's ads and you're running them for yourself. That's all it is. All right. Now, if you don't want to bust creatives and you want to be like me, because I don't really bust creatives, but you have your product. All right. If you want to be like me and you got your product, these are just 2 of my products. I promise you, if I go outside into my balcony, I can show you like 20 products. Half of my house is just drop shipping products. I'm a drop shipping junkie. I admit it, I'm a drop shipping junkie. But if you want to do what I do and you want to make a serious amount of money, I suggest that you get the product in hand. There's a reason why I have the product in hand. It's because I make a significant amount more when I have the product in hand, because I don't have to bust creatives. I make my own creatives. All right. How do you actually make your videos though? Listen closely. 4 to 5 videos. 4 to 15 seconds. Trending sounds, hashtags. One of the main ones to use is hashtag TikTok made me buy it. If I were able to tell you how many people I've made 6 figures just by having them post one hashtag, which is TikTok made me buy it, it's absurd. It's absurd. If you use that video, every single time you post a video, you will go viral at least 10% of the time. So if you make 120 videos, you will have at least 10 viral videos, which is at least $100,000. And when I say viral, to me, anything that's less than $1 million is not viral. Okay, anything over $1 million, $1 million views is viral. So anything over 1 million views is viral in my eyes. If it's below 1 million views, it's not viral. It's just popping. All right. TikTok made me buy it is one of the best ones. Now, I want to go in detail on one thing right here, right? Because a lot of people are saying, well, Hancho, that sounds good, but how do I price my product? Hancho, how do you price your products? All right. What about if I have 3 different products? All right. What about if I have 3 different products? And I'm going to give y'all an example. All right. Let me actually go outside and grab one of the products that I use this for. All right, y'all. So if you're one of those guys and you're like, I wanna have a multiple product shop. All right. If that's you, I'm about to show you what you have to do. I'm about to show you what you got to do. But we got 3 different products. We got 3 different products, right? You got the P90, you got the Uzi, and then you got the Desert Eagle. All right, so you got the P90, mind you. These are all drop shipping products that I use. These aren't my personal toys. You got the P90, you got the Uzi, and then you got the Desert Eagle. I'm about to tell you exactly how I scaled this particular drop shipping business to 250K a month. Let me put these somewhere. All right, actually, let me put these right here. All right, so we got the P90, I want y'all to listen very, very closely. This is what's gonna take you from 100,000 a month to $1 million a month. And I'm not joking. This small trick right here has increased, because I use this with all of my businesses. It doesn't matter if it's drop shipping or not. Guess what, guys? To break the news for you guys, and I'm about to tell you what I do. I'm literally gonna tell y'all what I do, right? I'm starting up a supplement company. If you don't believe me, here it is right here. As you see right here, here are our samples. It says samples. I'm starting up a supplement company, and when I drop this company, by the end of the year, I'll have scaled it to over $1 million. But I'm gonna tell you exactly how I'm gonna scale this to $1 million, this supplement company, the same way I scaled these gel blasters, right? So, we have the Desert Eagle for $10. We got the Desert Eagle for $10. We got the Uzi for 30. We got the Uzi for 30. So remember these numbers, guys. We got the Desert Eagle for $10. We got the Uzi for 30. And then we got the big boy P90 for 35. Notice what I did with those numbers. I'm about to break it down for you guys, because this is the most psychological hack to scaling your business to $1 million that will literally work every single time. I'm gonna say it again. We got the Desert Eagle for $10. We got the Uzi for 30. And then we got the P90 for 35. Let me tell y'all what this did, right? Nobody's gonna buy the Desert Eagle for 10 because these are the better two options. If you're gonna spend 30 on the Uzi, why wouldn't you spend the extra 5 for the P90 when it's a bigger, better toy? Notice, when you go to the movie theater, they have 3 different size cups. You got the small, the medium, and the large. The small, $3, the medium, $7, and the large, $8.50. Why wouldn't you spend the extra $1.50 on the large and get way more popcorn? Psychological hack. When I scale up this protein business, right? You have this protein size. I'm about to tell y'all, I'm about to blow y'all minds real quick, right? It works. I promise you, it works with everything. I used this so many times. It works every single time. You got this one right here. This protein is $15. This protein is $30. And then this one is $35. Well, nobody's gonna buy the $15 one. There's not enough protein. If you're gonna spend $30 on this, why wouldn't you spend the extra $5? But it doesn't hurt you at all. It doesn't hurt you at all. All you're doing is psychologically making people spend more. All you're doing is psychologically making people spend more. You know where I learned that? I learned that in this book. It's called The 50 Scientific Proven Ways to Get the Yes. Y'all need to read that. If you don't read books, you need to start reading books. A lot of the ways that I sell online come from books. All right. So again, I scaled this business. This was actually our most sold item. So when we had these 3 right here, this one was the most sold item by over 46%. This one was the most sold item by over I think it was like 46.9%. This one was the most sold item. Wherever you place the middle one is where people will buy the most. All right. Cool. Now, when you have a product and you're ready to start scaling, right? Let's just say you made your first 50,000. Because y'all are gonna start making money. Y'all are gonna start making money. So let's talk about when y'all start making money. Let's just say you made your first 50,000. What do you do with that 50,000? What do you do with that 50,000? Why y'all gonna say, Honcho, what am I gonna do with that 50,000? I'm about to tell y'all exactly how you're gonna turn that $50,000 into $500,000. I'm about to tell y'all exactly how I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how you're gonna turn that $50,000 into $100,000. You know what the craziest part about it is? It ain't even gonna cost you $50,000. You know what the crazy part about it is? It ain't even gonna cost you $1,000. It ain't even gonna cost you $1,000. It's gonna cost you $500. Somebody dropped 500 bucks in the chat right now. Let's go ahead and pull out 500 beans. Go ahead and pull out 500 bucks. All right. Crazy thing about it, it ain't even gonna cost you 1,000. It ain't gonna cost you 50,000. It's gonna cost you 600. It's gonna cost you 500 bucks. Who got 500 bucks? Drop a fire emoji in the chat if you got 500 bucks. Drop a fire emoji in the chat. I want to know who got. Come on, if you don't got 500 bucks, what you even doing, bro? If you don't got 500 bucks, what you even doing, bro? If I'm being real with you, like, what are you really doing? If you got 500 bucks, drop a fire emoji in the chat right now. Let me see all my ballers out here. Come on, let me see who's balling right now. Who's balling with 500? You got 500 to blow. You trying to turn 500. And you already made, mind you already made 50,000. All you got to use is 500. Who's trying to turn 500 into 5 grand? Let me tell you how y'all can make 500 into 5 grand. I want to know who wants to turn 500 into 5 grand. That's my 500 bucks. Who could turn 500 into 5 grand? Come on now. I don't want to hear that you don't have 500 bucks. Come on, dude. Go get a job. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Now, I can understand if you don't got 1,000. 500. Come on, dude. Come on, let's get it, man. Let's get some money. Let's get to this money. Let's really get to this money. All right? So let's get back to it. How are we going to do this? Remember, I want y'all to write this down. We're going to do something called no interest broad scaling with Spark ads. Now, mind you guys, I only just found out about this like 4 months. And it's the best thing I ever found out apart from the persuasion trick that I just showed you guys. What is ad scaling with no interest broad scaling, but including Spark ads? So y'all have probably heard me say Spark ads, Spark ads, Spark ads, Spark ads. Right? Y'all probably heard me say Spark ads, Spark ads, Spark ads. And a lot of y'all have probably heard me say no interest broad scaling. But what happens when you mix the two? What happens when you mix no interest broad scaling with Spark ads? I promise you it makes a combustion. You'll make the most amount of money you've ever made. You know what this does? It increases sales by about 30 to 60%. So what is Spark ads? First of all, a Spark ad is when you already have a viral video on the algorithm and then you invest your $500 into that specific video. For example, right? If I have a video on my page that has 1 million views, that video is already viral. So what happens when you mix the organic marketing with the paid marketing, it creates a spark in the algorithm that raises your percentages by about 15 to 20%. But how do you get from 15 to 20% to 30 to 60%? That's when the no interest broad scaling comes into play. That's when you have to start scaling with no interest. Somebody's asking me to repeat it, so I'm about to repeat that part one more time. This is the last time I'm repeating this, right? Spark ads is when you already have a viral video on the algorithm. When you mix the organic content with the ad content, it creates a spark in the algorithm that increases sales by about 15 to 20%. But how do you increase those 20 to those 15% to 20 to 30 to 60? That's when no interest broad scaling comes out. So no interest broad scaling is when you are scaling with no interest. All right, now after this, I'm about to get into the 3 cycles and then I'm about to let y'all go. But y'all got to stick around for these 3 cycles because this is what's really going to take your business not from 100,000 to 1 million. I already told you how to do that. But it's what's going to tell you how to take your business from 1 million to 10 million. Because fuck 1 million. Anybody can make 1 million, bro. I can sit on my ass right now and not do shit for the whole year and make 1 million, bro. We're trying to get to 10 million. All right? So I'm going to tell you how to get from 1 million to 10 million. All right? But first, what is no interest broad scaling? So when you are scaling with no interest, when you are ready to post your ad creative, you are not picking any interest. So basically what interest is, when you're going to your ad account and you're setting up all these different things, it normally asks for something like, hey, what age group are you looking for? You know, what are this are you looking for? What demographics are you looking for? That's all interests are. When you are searching for a certain demographic. With no interest broad scaling, you are putting in no interest. Now, a lot of y'all might be saying, well, Hancho, why the hell would you do that? Where is my ad gonna go? On TikTok, I don't know if this is a glitch, but it's crazy. The algorithm literally does the work for you. The algorithm literally does the work for you. So when you put no interest, it sends it out to more people. And what that does, the algorithm now brings you back your interest that you're supposed to use on your second cycle. Now let's get into these 3 cycles, right? You got 3 cycles when you're scaling. This man big, bro. You got 3 cycles when you're scaling, right? You got your first cycle, you got your second cycle, and then you got your third cycle. All right, your first cycle is when you've just created your website. You're just getting in the door. You got your foot in the door. You're trying to make some money. A lot of y'all are in your first cycle right now, but you don't even know it. You're just trying to get in. All right? And then your second cycle is when you're actually starting to scale. Right? Your second cycle is when you're doing the ad creatives, you're posting your content, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're actually starting to scale. And then your third cycle is what we call our kill cycle. Somebody dropped kill cycle in the chat. I'm about to tell y'all how I made $62,000 in a day from this one right here, from my third cycle. From solely implementing a third cycle, I'm about to tell y'all how I scaled from this store, from my kill cycle, and still made $62K in a day. Right? Now, I'm about to show y'all something, right? Remember what I said? I told y'all to write this down and remember, because I'm about to come back. I'm about to come back to it at the end. I told y'all I was about to come back to it. I didn't forget. Y'all done thought I forgot. I didn't forget. I didn't forget. Alright? I definitely didn't forget. Alright, so your third cycle, which is what we call our kill cycle. How do you effectively enter your kill cycle but still make $100,000 in a day? Alright? This is how we do it. I showed y'all this in the beginning of the live, right? And I told y'all this is the most important part of your business. Okay, when you set up this newsletter in your storefront website, what you're doing is you are collecting all your emails and your text messages. So when you enter your kill cycle, right? I'm about to give y'all a prime example right here. All right? I'm about to give y'all a prime example. So we got all these different products right here. Okay, we got the blasters, we got the pocket amp, we got the neck massager. All right? Let's just say we are entering our kill cycle for pocket amp. It's okay. We just made $1.2 million. We have collected 120,000 emails. What we're going to do is we are quickly, mind you, because emails die. Emails only have a shelf life period of about 4 months. So we are quickly going to make a new store. So this is what I did, right? As soon as this store died, and a lot of y'all can attest for this because y'all been on my live. A lot of y'all been following me for a very long time, and I love y'all for that. But listen closely. All right? After I made this website and I entered my kill cycle, I quickly made this one right after. I didn't even wait a month. I quickly made this one, and I did a mass email blast. Listen closely. I want y'all to be writing notes. I did a mass email blast to this product and made $62,000 in a day. So from the emails that I got from this website, which is right here, from these emails, I quickly, when I entered my kill cycle, made this website, did an email blast, which jump-started this business, did $62K in a day, then following did $104K in a month. Okay, now when I'm done with this one, I take those emails and make a new one. Bro, it's an unlimited money glitch. It's an unlimited money glitch right here. Don't y'all understand? It's unlimited. As soon as you're done with one store, you take the emails, you email blast another one. And then you're done with that one, you take those emails, you email blast. Like, there's so many ways to make money in Ecom. And that right there is the sauce that people will not give you. Nobody's going to give you that sauce. But you know what's even crazier is that I got more sauce. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if y'all need some more sauce. Me personally, I don't really like sauce, except for barbecue sauce. But I feel like going into 2023, y'all need to know this kind of stuff. Y'all gotta know this stuff. All right? So, let's just go over it real quick, right? Your 3 cycles. You got your startup cycle. You got your second cycle. And then you got your kill cycle. I can't with this guy, bro. All right, so you got these 3 cycles. Now, one thing that people don't tell you, not even one thing, multiple things that people don't tell you is this. All right? What people don't tell you is this. Is that after you're done with a website, you can still make money. Would you believe me if I told you I'm still making money from this store right here, even though it's been 5 months and I haven't invested a single dime, but I'm still doing $7,000 a month? Still doing $7,000 a month from here. But I have not touched this website or this product. I'm about to tell y'all exactly how, right? There's an app. I want y'all to write this app down. It's called Klaviyo. Somebody say Klaviyo in the chat. It's called Klaviyo, right? It's called Klaviyo. So after you did the email blast to your follow-up website, now you're gonna get on Klaviyo. You're gonna get on Klaviyo. Alright, Klaviyo with an L right there. My guy just dropped it. I think that's how you spell it. I'm pretty sure it's with a Y. Like Klaviyo. There we go. My guy just put it in. You're gonna get on Klaviyo. Klaviyo is gonna make you a very, very rich human being. Alright, so here's what we do. I'm about to break it down for y'all in dummy terms right quick, right? So you've already made however much this is. You already made $20,000 or $60,000 from your mass email blast, right? Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take those same emails. You're gonna take those same emails and you're gonna email blast everybody for the next 2 months. Remember what I said. Emails normally have a life period for drop shipping for about 4 months until they finally unsubscribe from you. You're gonna send out emails for the next 2-3 months. I guarantee you, if you have over 50,000 emails, you will consistently do $10,000, $20,000 a month. So not only have you made money on the front end, right? Not only have you made money on the front end, you didn't only just